Tui ai ki runga, tui ai ki raro, tui ai ki waho, tui ai ki roto. Tui ai te muka tangata I tāke a mai, Hawaii ki nui, Hawaii ki roa, Hawaii ki pāmāmā. Tui ai te honi I te wairua ki te whai ao, ki te ao marama, tui hei mauri ora. E mihi atu nei ki au koutou, hei hu peke peke mai ane I rungi I tēnei pauaka, mō ēnei o ngā kai tākoroha kina kina o te motsu. Mō ngā rangatahi under 17s e mihi atu nei ki au koutou, piki mai kake mai ki kiri kiri roa te taone nui te taha o te awa waikato. E mihi atu nei ki tā mātau ki a tau ihu o ngā manakitango te ronga rawi rongi tā mātau. E riki nui ka kuini ngā waihono te pō. E noho ane I rongi tōna uri o tapu o te whare kāhui riki. Rire hau pai mārire. Kia rātou kua wehe atu e mihi atu nei ki au koutou. Tākora mai I roto I te pō ururiri, I te pō tangotango ki te pō roa. Nō rira, moi mai koutou tākota mai, moi mai rā. Piki mai, kake mai, ki Hamilton everybody. Nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai rā.
No mai, hara mai, welcome ladies and gentlemen, where we are at Resthill's Ballpark here in Hamilton in the heart of Waikato and we have a cloudy day here with, we have had some rain, but fingers crossed we will have some fine weather. There we go, some shots around the ground there now. And we have a cloudy day, 16 degrees, and we're looking forward to a great ball game here at the Softball New Zealand Under-17 National Championship between Hutt Valley and Canterbury. I'm Gary Rohihi, your commentator with Beyond the Ballpark Broadcasting. Will be joined by Robbie Niha in this grand final for the Under-17s. Right, we're just going to swing over to the teams now to be introduced. And we'll anticipating this grand final here as the teams get introduced between Canterbury and Hutt Valley. Hutt Valley, of course, came in via the direct route. And there we go, Canterbury's batting line-up and are being introduced right now. Caden Codroy is the lead-off hitter. Bronson Harper. Rico Ratu comes in at number 3. Tyler Rush, the power hitter at number 4. Tyson Hill, Maddox Reno, Noah Hall, Josiah Tainui, and Devon Hardy. That rounds out their batting order for Canterbury in this grand final. Grand final that has been eagerly anticipated. Canterbury had to come in via a win in the semi-final over Counties Manukau. That game started at 8 o'clock this morning. They looked very, very good in doing that. They won 8 runs to 1 over Counties Manukau in a run ahead affected ball game. They took that one out in 6 innings. Hutt Valley, as I mentioned before, came in via the direct route as a top qualifier. They got automatic entry into the grand final. Hutt Valley, of course, come through the tournament probably as the strongest team in the tournament in terms of form with their batting. Certainly a huge presence on the mound, and of course well looked after by their coaches, Chris Stevenson, Mike Robinson and Rob Scrimger, doing the brains trust for that team and running the cutter. Of course, it's the talent on the diamond that have got to execute, as we see the Canterbury coaches now out shaking hands with their athletes. Canterbury coaching trio, I suppose you would call them. Once again, a very experienced coaching trio there. Jason Harper, Mike Sands and Stephen Ratu. Their manager, Jackie Vent, and scorer, Kerry Murphy. For Hutt Valley, we have their batting line up there. We'll just quickly go through that for you as well. Led off by first base Harrison Muir, followed by Callan Baldwin. TK Maladina comes in the 3 spot. Shire Hodgetts in the power hitting 4 spot. Noah Sapelli at 5 comes followed by Tyrone Robinson, Cooper Tauma, Romy Scrimger and Jacoby Harawira Marino. Harawira Marino has just come into the team and started playing yesterday against Canterbury, the game that earned Hutt Valley the right to go to the grand final. He had been injured throughout the tournament, so good to see him back out on the diamond after his injury, and able to, he hopes, affect this grand final. 2 teams out there now as we just go through the rest of the Hutt Valley lineup. Of course, I just mentioned their coaching staff. Chris Stevenson, Mike Robinson, Rob Scrimger, very, very capable coaching staff for them. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 teams are just about ready to listen to the national anthem. Will come very shortly. We may be introducing the team in blue. So the other team out there, of course, the team in blue, the umpires, which will be introduced very shortly. So your home plate umpire will be Brodie Donald. And I'll catch up with those umpires in just a minute. There we go, and then we have the graphic coming up in a sec. We've got Brodie Donald at home plate. First base is Alexander Black. Second base, Heidi Leithart. Third base, Bridget Baker. And there we go. The scorer for today will be Mel McFarlane. And she will be have another scorer with her, and that scorer will be Raylene Bishop. So that's the Softball New Zealand official scorers. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Excitement is building for this one. We've got the grand final here. The weather has started to cooperate. The rain has stayed away. I've been joined in the booth by Robbie Niho, who's proven to be a jack of all trades. He's been out there introducing the teams on the field. So welcome back, Robbie, and we've got a great grand final in prospect here.
Tēnā koe, Gaza. E koutou i aku rangatire e mātakitaki mai ane I tēnei rā tāua. Kua kāti te ua. Engari, hei te harikoa rangi nui ki tana whai aipua papatūnuku. Nō reira, ki ēnei o ngā rangatahi ko tēnei te rā whakanuia. Tēnei te kēmu whakamutinga o tēnei tōna mana ko wai katoa. Ko wai taha, ara ki Hutt Valley, te awa o Kairangi, te whārua o te awa o Kairangi. Nō reira, kia kaha koutou ngā rangatahi o te motu, e mihi atu nei ki ngā uri o ngā iwi katoa.
There we go, and as mentioned, it's Hutt Valley who come in as top qualifiers. They're going to take the diamond in defence first, and we've just... it was Hutt Valley and Canterbury that played off for the right to go direct, Robbie, and of course I saw that game yesterday, and it was a very tight game indeed. So that hopefully is what we've got in prospect. We saw Canterbury playing against this morning against Counties Manukau. They made no race of that, and they look a very professional outfit, and both teams are going to have to be on their A game if they're going to take this championship today.
Tika tau, Gaza, yeah, absolutely agree, mate. Look, Hutt Valley earned the right to go straight to this final. Canterbury knocked over Counties in the semi-final earlier this morning. It's going to be a cracker. It was a walk-off with Hutt Valley beating Canterbury last night. So Canterbury will be looking for revenge, and Hutt Valley will be looking forward to perhaps securing the national title. Big game for our young fellas today.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about two provinces with storybook histories. Defensively, storybook history, so we're in for a great battle. We'll quickly take you through the defensive lineup of Hutt Valley. There we go. Tyrone Robinson on the hill. He's pitching to Shire Hodgetts out at right field. Jacoby Haraweta Marino. TK Maladina at centre. Quinlan Walters at left. Shortstop is Cooper Taoma. Third base, Callum Baldwin. Second base, Romy Scringer. First base is Harry Muir. There you go. That is the defensive lineup for Hutt Valley. Very strong.
Ko te nuina o ngā uri, o ngā iwi, o ngā hapu, o te motu.
Canterbury's batting lineup for you. There we go. We'll quickly run through that again. Caden Kodrai, Bronson Harper, Rico Ratu, Tyler Rush, followed by Tyson Hill and Maddox Reno. Noah Hall, Josiah Tainui. Rounding out their order is Devon Hardy.
He maha ngā iwi, ko Ngāti Porou, whakatōhia, Raukawa, Ngāti Maniapoto, Tūwhare Toa, Tainui, Ngāti Rangi Nui, Ngai Te Rangi, Raukawa, Ngāti Porou, Ngāti Kahangunu I roto I tēnei. Kēmu whakamutinga o tēnei tōna mana, kia kaha koutou ngā rauranga tira.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from the first pitch. It's time to get it on here in the grand final 2025-2026 season to decide the under-17 national provincial champions.
Ko te epa tuatahi, me karawhiua.
Lead-off hitter Caden Kodrai for Canterbury, about to face the first pitch from Tyrone Robinson. He's hit that one straight back to Robinson, fields it well on the backhand, fires it across the first base for the first out here in the ball game. Nice work by the Hutt Valley defence. Bronson Harper, number 8, up to bat for Canterbury.
Waputa tuatahi.
And Canterbury already signalling that they're going to go hard at anything at the zone. And, of course, that's normal because you just don't want that pitcher to own the zone. Takes the speed off this one. He drops the bunt. And that is a fine bunt. You couldn't have asked for better than that. And that is Canterbury once again showing their willingness to go to the short game. Pays dividends there with a runner at 1.
E tino pai te tuki a Bronson Harper. Tēnā koe hoa, pairau atu.
Nice work by Harper to get himself on deck. One down here in the top of the first innings. It is Tyrone Robinson pitching to Shire Hodgetts. That one just off the plate. Called a ball.
Ko Ngāti rau kawa. Raua ko Ngāti mani a poto a Riko. Te kaipatu nai nei.
There we go this time. 2 balls.
Ai, poirua.
Rico Ratu, of course, featured strongly in that previous game.
Hit his count, Gaza. Hit his count.
He comes back strongly with a strike on the inside half of the plate. Tyrone Robinson, a very well performed Hutt Valley pitcher.
Pai te hau kai tahi.
Looks to pitch with power, but good control of his rotation as well. And there's an example of it. That was a very hard to hit rise ball right in that perfect spot, just outside the zone. If you can get the batter chasing at those all day, you really are going to enjoy a good day out there.
Rua ki te roa.
2 balls, 2 strikes. As Ratu looks to take Robinson deep into this count. Fouls that one back to stay in the battle.
Rua ki te rua. E kai o mai rongi te papatai.
Obviously, the first sort of half or first innings, full innings, usually is 2 teams that are kind of feeling each other out, looking for strengths and weaknesses, chinks in the armour, trying to set a tone. Ratu now doing a great job here, taking the pitcher deep into account.
He hapa ki te rārangi. O te papatahi.
That'll fill up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice job here by Ratu.
Karawe te epa. Epa piki. Piki ake.
There we go. What a great job done by Ratu to pick that walk. Robinson had to pitch around him in the end and wasn't able to get the job done. So we'll call that a win to Ratu.
Sino pai te tākoro a Riko.
Was a nice pitch though, but needed to be closer to the zone. Looking to drop ball on the outside edge of the plate. Didn't miss by a lot. Quite a brave man to leave that alone, actually.
Tai mai a Tyler Rush ki te preti. No Ngāti tūwhare toa. Te clean up.
Number 13, Tyler Rush comes in with runners at 1 and 2. There's only 1 down.
Pai te epa. Hau kai tahi.
This top of the order, in fact, all the way down to 6 for Canterbury. Very, very strong. There's one that's popped out in front. It's the third base that tidies this one up.
Oh, wait.
Fires it in, and the ball's gone dead, and this could be the first run of the ball game. And there we go. Canterbury open the account.
He pai te tuki engari. He kuru hipa. O te papatai. O te tangata papatahi. Ka roha te he.
So here we see the replay here. The run scored on the overthrow, and the batter got thrown out at 1 for the second out. But Canterbury get the job done. They have a runner at 2 with Tyson Hill up to bat.
Ka hoki mai a Riko Ratu. Ki te papakainga. Ko tahi ki Waitaha. Te kaute. Ko re kau ki te awa kaurangi.
Here we go. We're seeing Robinson trying to own that inside half of the plate. It isn't agreeing with the umpire at the moment. Umpire Brodie Donald. He is a top umpire, this young man.
Hau kairua. Anna.
Nice job this by Robinson this time as he gets that inside pitch working. Forces the batter to have a strong cut at that. You got to turn real early on an inside pitch. This time it heads towards the commentary booth.
Ia tūpato mo te tarako o ngā kai whakao. Whakapau e wā. Just for the commentators, cuz.
That one made our director flinch, I think, there. You said you were a good batter, Matt. How come you flinched at that? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. First innings living up to its billing already. Canterbury 1-0.
Koreka e wā wanga wanga. Koi
Two
tau,
down.
ngā kai mātaki taki. Pai ana ngā kai whakapau.
And the DP hits it straight back at
Right.
Robinson, who fields that one. Fires it across the one, and that'll end the inning for Hutt Valley. But not before Canterbury score 1 run. Here at the top of the first innings, we'll be back with more action in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first innings, and we're quickly going to run you through the defensive lineup for Canterbury. There we go, out of right field, it's Noah Hall. Devon Hardy at centre, Caden Codroy at left. Shortstops, Rico Ratu. Third base, Josiah Tainui. Second base, Bronson Harper. At first, Tyler Rush doing the pitching for Canterbury. George Smith to Maddox Reno. That's the defensive lineup for Canterbury as we're about to get underway here in the bottom half of the first innings. There goes the Hutt Valley batting there for you. Harrison Muir is going to lead off, followed by Callum Baldwin, TK Maladina and Shire Hodgetts, followed by Noah Sapelli, Tyrone Robinson, Cooper Tauma and Romy Scrimger, rounded out by Jacoby Harawera Marino. Comes in the 9 spot. That is the Hutt Valley batting lineup for you.
Katoa Waitaha, e roti te taumā takitahi. Ki ngā hoeriri o Tāmaki ki te Tonga. Canterbury had a great win in their semi, knocking over counties, looking to take it all in the big show against Te Awa Kairangi.
Well, both teams came through the round robin phase as top qualifiers. Of course, that meant they had to play each other for the right to get direct entry to the grand final. That game won in a walk-off by Hutt Valley. It's a very tight game. George Smith, Robbie pitched the full game, 6 innings of the game in the early game this morning. Probably he's had a decent break, but maybe a little tired.
Yeah,
possibly.
For sure, Gazza. I'll tell you what, it's a brave call from the coach and good on them. But see if the kid can go, even if he gets 2 or 3 innings, I think they'll be happy.
Well, you got to go with the hot arm, don't you?
You
And he pitched very well in that game.
This
I'm
kid is
sure he can pitch a full 2 games on a day, double headers for pitches, depending on the rest of the work he's had for the previous 3 days. But yeah, these kids are young, they're strong.
Sikatau, Gazza, that's dead right.
Lovely change up there by Smith. First batter for Hutt Valley is Harry Muir, number 7. There's a couple of things these Hutt Valley team will bring. Several things actually. They're usually very well prepared.
Full up, Poitoru, Haukairua.
But technically they will be very good at the plate.
Ana.
As George Smith pulls the strings again. This time it's to strike out the batter.
Ka haukai puta anō a hori. Pai ana epa, tēnei kai epa. Ko ia te tangata o tēnei kēmu. Ka pai, George.
So that's a K, that one. It was
Great
called
start.
at the plate.
Great start.
That brings to bat number 1, Cullen Baldwin. Looks shaping to bunt. We saw in that Counties Manukau game just how efficient and good they are in defence. So this will be interesting if Hutt Valley decide to go to the short game.
For sure, Gazza. Yep, we got a good look at Canterbury in the semi-final. A very well-skilled, well-drilled team. Very disciplined. No errors. So they'll be tough to beat. Valley got to take their chances.
See George Smith also looking to pepper that inside of the plate. Brodie Donald not drawn into this one at the moment.
Great discipline.
It is. That's what I was alluding to. I'm talking about their batting. Technically, they'll be well coached, they'll be well organised, and they'll know what they're doing in there. And, of course, the most of these kids from the Hutt Valley usually ooze talent as well.
Oleasa no. Poitoru. Haukairua.
This time it's popped up out front. It's a catcher that's getting underneath it. It's taking an age to come down, so it's a good catch in the end.
Karawe te hopu. Pai te mahi.
That'll bring to bat number
Te kauhopu
34,
tūtei.
TK Maladina.
Pai ana te hopu o Maddox. Maddox Reno.
Nice job by Maddox Reno to take that catch, as I say. He's seems to be a very capable catcher. Certainly calls a very mature game for his pitcher.
Yeah, tautoko Gazza. Battery's pitcher and catcher. And a lot of credit for George's efforts. Certainly go to his catcher as well.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's the catcher that's managing the game for his pitcher.
Yep.
Directing him, giving him the spots to pitch to. This time it's hit into the ground.
Foul ball.
And eventually goes foul. Nice work by the third baseman.
Look, probably need to mention too, this battery of George and Maddox, capably looked after by battery coach Stephen Ratu, former Black Sox player, been around the traps. Many softballers would know just how capable that Stevie was as a player, now as a coach.
One of our great catchers, Stephen Ratu, as we see the strikeout for the second K of the bottom of this first innings. Maladina heads to the dugout as the third out. That's one innings complete, and it's Canterbury 1-0 ahead. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hope.
Who is Israel Adesanya? He's the middleweight champion of the world. I go Pete.
Don't want to boast, but we do lead the way in a lot of areas.
When they hit the stage, it's like, wow.
Yeah, that was a bit controversial back in the day.
I'm an addict, but I didn't think it would be this hard.
Kind of a bit funny when people say to me, oh, what are the boys up to? And I'm like, oh, hang on, I'll just get out my phone and have a look.
How do we do something that we think we've lost, but maybe we haven't?
There's always going to be times when I'm tempted.
Natural history all around, you just can't avoid stepping on it.
Just thought it was a man's job.
I would go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war.
This is the future.
It's hard to explain the feeling walking in the footsteps of your ancestors.
The Matariki season of Paki Pūmika Aotearoa, ki MāORI Plus.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You join us for the grand final here at Resthill's Ballpark in Hamilton, Waikato, North Island, New Zealand. Canterbury taking on Hutt Valley. Canterbury, it is the lead 1-0 here in the top of the second innings. Number 7, Maddox Reno up to bat. And the early indications, Robbie, are that this is going to be a tight and tense grand final.
What could well turn out to be a bit of another pitching battle, which is good at this level. It's the big show. These two big pitchers will be throwing them down. Batter's got to be a little more disciplined, tired, but focused.
Absolutely. 3 days, we're into the 4th day of competition, so there'll be some tired athletes out there, and it's all about how you manage that and deal with it and come through in the white-hot temperatures that a grand final can bring.
E poirua koutou.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Reno, the catcher for Canterbury. There we see a nice change-up.
Ai. Pai ana te ipa māminga. Or Tyrone.
You've already seen early in this ball game, both pitchers willing to throw change-ups. They need to keep these batting lineups guessing. Reno tried to adjust to that pitch. And Robinson it is who comes with the heat. Misses the zone on that occasion. This time it's hit a second base who can't take it. Goes under the glove. And there we go. This time it's Reno who gets to first base, courtesy of an error.
E tino he o te kaipaparua. Nari. Ia haumaru.
Well, we talked about this in the first game. Those are the little things that can accumulate and add up and cost you runs and eventually maybe cost you a ball game. Uncharacteristic of Hutt Valley, who are usually extremely tight in those situations.
Kaiding, o whakatohia, no Ngāti Parau. Kai tangata o Waitaha, I rongi te papatahi.
So it's number 4, Noah Hall, in for Canterbury at the moment. Of course, these athletes, the two teams, they're executing a plan. And of course, the plan has been put in place and talked to them probably last night by their coaches. They've had enough time to see their opposition and maybe assess some strengths and weaknesses.
Kairua.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And of course, that's all about how you execute that plan. So far, execution. Points go to Canterbury. Nice pitch to strike out Hall there. Byron Robinson. That'll bring to bat number 3, Josiah Tainui, who made it on base against Counties Manukau in just about every way you can, except by actually hitting the ball.
No te waka Tainui a Josiah. Kuia. Te tangata
Josiah got hit pitch twice and walked in his 3 at-bats in the previous game.
He's got a knack, hasn't he, getting on base, this kid?
Yeah, yeah. Robinson rears back, gets ready to go again. Fires it in. And the umpire's called him on a swing on that one. That was interesting. Looked like he tried to hold the bat back. Umpire Donald said otherwise, though. He's the man with the final say on it. This time, it's a well-backed-up strike out there. This time, as Tainui heads back to the dugout as the second out.
Josiah, but te kaiwa wao te rangatira.
There we go. There's the replay of that held swing. Yeah, he did have a flick. Yeah, he did try and hold it back, but it just takes a moment. And umpire Donald was right on that. Nice replay there.
All right. Neke atu te patu.
Bottom of the order now, Devon Hardy up to bat for Canterbury. And it looks like Robinson, who gets a long way down that plate with his drive off the pitcher's plate. Pitches with some power though. Tall-ish athlete. Strongly built. And is pitching with some good velocity. Nice job. Continues to pepper that zone now. Just working his way around the zone, keeping the Canterbury batters guessing. Canterbury is not... Yeah. So remember, Canterbury still got a runner at 1. Nice work by Tyrone Robinson. 3 strikeouts in a row. Ends that innings for Canterbury. They head to the dugout. We go to the bottom of the second innings with Canterbury leading the ball game by 1-0. Find out what happens when we come back in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We are in the bottom of the second innings, and already this ball game is beginning to fly by. The grand final, here it is, under-17 national championships between Hutt Valley and Canterbury. Canterbury it is who stole an early lead in the first innings. And as we head into the second innings and we really settle into this ball game, probably Canterbury, Rob, you have a slight edge in this one at the moment. Not just on the scoreboard, but in performance.
Yeah, for sure, Gaza. Probably noticing too that young Hori, George Smith, is throwing a few more change-ups than he did the last game.
Yeah, good point. I didn't see him throw one in the counties game, but so both pitchers are using them.
Mr. Ratu's got this battery generously thinking, and it's good.
Possibly also reflective, Robbie, of the opposition. There's a little bit more respect going into his pitching with the opposition as well.
Yep.
There we go. George Smith replies straight away and strikes out number 55, Shire Hodgetts.
Whaitana e papiki, ki waho te Piretsi, pai ana tēnei rise. Ana. Close enough, according to the Kauwawa.
And this is something else with 2 pitchers of this quality. This could sort of come down to a pitcher's duel. And if that happens, how valuable could that 1 run be at the other end of the ball game? There we see it's a pop fly. It's heading towards us in the commentary booth.
So what? Foul. Tatarike konai, what?
Foul ball. You'll see me catch it if it gets anywhere near us, ladies and gentlemen. Hands of steel. That's what they used to call me.
Hands of steel.
Once again, pulls the strings, takes the pace off that one.
Epa maminga ano, ahori. Waiana tera epe hoa. Beautiful change-up.
Number 18, Noah Sapelli, into bat now for Hutt Valley. I dare to suggest that most of these boys in both of these teams are already very well acquainted with each other. have probably seen each other in other forms of the game as far as club nationals at senior level and that sort of thing goes. And no doubt in their careers at higher representative level as well. I presume, I'm only assuming that both teams are peppered with rookie socks and beyond.
Good bat from Sipali.
Sipali turns it around.
Great lead off.
Does the job for his side. He's sitting out there comfortably at first base. Tyrone Robinson up to bat now. Just what everyone likes to see, a good old pitcher on pitcher duel.
Boitahi. Oh.
Smith gets him on a rise ball out of the zone. He knew it as soon as he brought the bat around.
Koidua.
2 strikes.
Tyrone Robinson, te kai epa o te tima. Te kai patsu, me titiro.
This time goes for the waste pitch, high out of the zone.
Been pitching well this batter. Let's see if he's a batter as well.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They don't like to go down to each other in terms of when it comes to batting against a pitcher.
Yeah, bro.
Play 1 and 2.
We're not going to see it the other way around, of course. George is DP'd by Tyson Hill and the team for Canterbury.
Change up again, gets away from our catcher. One of the rare loose balls, Gaza.
There, that one's hit the front
Very
the front of the artificial turf there. Reared up past the catcher. It's allowed the runner at 1 to go across to 2.
2 and 2.
Gets Hutt Valley well into scoring position now with only 1 down. Robinson at bat. He's on a 2-2 count. Pops this one higher. Looks like it's flying out of the diamond.
Play.
Determined to score a run for himself.
This time it's gone high, it's gone deep, it's landing shallow actually. They can't get to it, it's found the grass. Robinson has turned.
Oh, safe.
Time's out. Time's been called. Time's been called.
Tarawi te pau.
Time had been called.
Tyrone. Ki te rohe wainga.
Robinson's safe at 2.
Aye.
And the runner safe at 3.
Paitana Retsi.
I was waiting to see what the call was on that slide at 2.
So, great slide by the pitcher, which is rare too, Gaza. So,
yeah. The last thing you want is your pitcher to be sliding around the diamond.
So, good on him.
Got to throw your body around. It's a grand final.
Shows he's a baller.
High in the zone from Smith, and this is Hutt Valley's chance to answer.
The best chance.
1 down.
Absolutely. But tai te wā. E te whāru o te awa kairangi. Tai te wā pia.
Cooper Tauma into bat. Swings hard at that one, pushes it behind the net for a foul.
Not a foul, cuz.
Play 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. You heard the umpire there clearly on the old umpire's mic. The home plate umpire is fully mic'd up so we can hear what's happening out there.
Just working on contact, our batter.
Yeah, Hutt Valley have just altered a little bit from the first inning.
1 and 2.
Trying to make contact.
Yeah, they're just keeping the bat in the zone, making sure that ball doesn't do exactly that. Ooh. There we go.
Ooh.
Right on the knees, that one, or at least Brody Donald will say it was right on the knees.
Yep, on what base? Second. Temporary runner for the pitcher on second base.
2 down. Both strikeouts. The pitcher will come into the dugout and be replaced by the runner, usually the last out, which will be Tauma.
2 outs, absolutely.
In to bat, though, Romy Scrimger. This young man can bat too. I've seen him in the last few years.
Our Romy Scrimger. With tai mai ngāti rau kawa pēr. Te ui we hoa.
Oh, that one straight back to the net. Canterbury got a good bounce back on that one.
Once again, great play by our catcher, Maddox Renault. Very on the ball.
Yeah,
Spun
Chris.
straight away on a loose ball. Collected it. Tauma went back to third.
Chris Stephenson, the coach, very quick to pull his athlete back. You recognise you could have sent him, and maybe there was a chance he made it, but at this stage of the game, with only 1 out in this innings, there was no reason to risk it.
Good call, Gazza, absolutely. Good coaching. Good coaching and keeping the faith in the guy in the box right now.
Yeah, it does show great faith in your batter.
Play, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Poirua, Haukairua.
Stephenson just out there indicating to his runner at second base not to stop at third if he gets the opportunity to go.
Well, I've picked Hori Gazza. Go-to pitch is the rice ball for sure.
Yeah.
Likes throwing that Rizzy.
And it's effective too. He's got the speed to keep it out of the zone and blow it by. There we go. This time he's earned the walk. Bit of contrast in this innings so far.
Yes.
Because 2 walks and two strikes. 2
Papa kapi e
strikeouts.
te whānau. Papa kahi. Kapi. Loaded bases. 2 outs.
Up to bat now, Jacoby. Harawera Marino.
E uri Jacoby. Ngāti Porau te Arawa.
Shout out to his nan and koro out there at the centre field fence, watching their moko.
Former Hutt Valley Black Sock.
And Jacoby has just popped it nice and tamely to second base. This time for the 3rd out here in the innings, and a very exciting innings it was. But unfortunately, Hutt Valley unable to impact the scoreboard. It's Canterbury. Come back to the dugout, leading this ball game by 1-0. We'll be back with more action in just a minute. Welcome along back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is an exciting ball game we have going for you right here. Now it is Hutt Valley, Canterbury, here in the grand final at Resthill, where, dare I tempt fate by saying things are getting very much brighter here. The wind's picked up a little, the weather is starting to cooperate, which is fine to see, and the softball is also cooperating as both teams are putting on a spectacle, a very tight ball game going on right there in front of us. Canterbury lead by 1-0.
Yeah, kia ora Gazza. O kāti te o e te whānau e mā taki mai ana. He rā tāhua naina, engari, he hauora, he hautū, he haupai. Lovely breeze, but at least the rain stopped, Gazza.
Yeah. We had to endure a little bit of rainfall during the semi-final earlier today. So we're thankful that has left us. both teams are going to start this innings when they have their opportunity. Canterbury first at the top of their order. So we're into the third innings. Caden Codroy it is who's up to bat. As we see a...
Yep, just a quick equipment fix on the breastplate of the catcher. She is your Hodgett's gear. That's Porau here. Oh, he's actually changed into a new breastplate.
There you go. Don't want to take any chances with the athlete's safety out there. So nice to see that they made the call nice and early.
Giving the boys a break. Certainly giving his pitcher a whakata. Waiana tera.
Third innings of work now for Tyrone Robinson, a very impressive young pitcher. We're seeing two very impressive young pitchers going to work in this ball game so far. Whether they need to be substituted or will be substituted, that's a coach's decision to make. Sometimes that's part of the plan. You know, he's told to go out there hard because you're there for 3 or maybe 4 innings, and then that'll be your day. But we're not privy to what those plans are, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, koira te mea nui o tēnei kēmu i te whānau. It's often the case, but we've probably got 2 of the best pitchers of the tourney here in Tyrone. His earned run average is under 1, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
0.61.
Gets the batter looking there. That's a good question to ask.
As opposed to George Smith for Canterbury, for Waitaha, 1.27.
Both averages are very good.
Big dipper.
Yeah.
He taka nui, engari.
I mean, the difference in those might only be 1 or 2 hits, you know. It's quite impressive from both pitchers.
Engari. Ka ki te wā, haere atu. Haukai puta.
There we go. Robinson sends Codroy back to the dugout as the first out. Strikes him out.
Change in breastplate for the catcher, mate. It doesn't. Gave the pitcher a brief break.
And that, by my count, is his 4th strikeout in a row from the previous innings. Be replaced by number 8, Bronson Harper. Fouls the first pitch back.
Ureri ki o koutou i te whānau. Oi ana te kēmu nei. Te kēmu whakamutinga o te tōna mana nei. I kiri roa. The rain stopped. These 2 pitchers are putting on a show.
Yeah, well, I talked about an innings ago that it might descend into a pitcher's battle, and it will very much depend on whether one blinks or not. But as of right now, it's a pitcher's battle.
Beautiful pitch.
Hutt Valley
beat a bat out front. Lovely pitch.
Hutt Valley, on the other hand, Robbie, did give themselves some opportunity to score in the previous innings, so
yes.
And looked very positive. So
which will give them confidence, Gazza.
Yeah,
that will
absolutely.
Give them confidence. They'll want to get back in and have another bat. But one needs to defend before one goes on the offensive.
Top of the third innings, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1-0 to Canterbury. That is the situation we're in right now. Takes that for a strike. It goes to the back net. And he beats it out and is safe.
Yes, batter was beaten, most definitely. Chased a bad ball, a high ball. Unfortunately, catcher never got it to first base in time.
Play. Time's out.
Interesting, at first base has got a lot of words to say there.
Better just hop out.
He's probably not going to...
Fair call there.
And that's prompted a timeout by the Hutt Valley team.
Let's go, guys. Running back on base.
Yep.
Batter in the box, please.
Kōrero a rātou. Rongi te tiamana. Engari. E pai te kōrero, kei te mohi o mātou.
Brody Donald just making sure things move along there, as you heard. Runner back on base. Let's go.
Yep. Fast game's a good game.
Yeah. This one is hit high, and it is hit handsome, and it is a foul ball.
Catcher.
0-2. Hauora. Opa. He hopper. Yep, wouldn't got a hold of that.
So Bronson Harper is safe at 1. Rico Ratu is the batter in there. And usually very controlled, but that is a hard swing at the first pitch. So that is a plan. Here we go, the replay there. Saw it in the zone.
Power in there.
And that is a familiar swing.
I dare say, Gazza,
familiar silhouette,
it's
isn't it?
identical to his father, who's the battery coach, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kia oriti, tana mea.
Hutt Valley will be hoping it
Tino
doesn't have
kaha
the
hoki.
same result that used to result from Ratu's batting.
Ngāri, staying composed, focused, disciplined. Makes for a good batter. A good battle, this one.
Yeah, took him deep into account last time before he earned the walk. So, yeah, there's plenty of respect being given. And anything near the zone is being attacked.
Hey, Roto. Trying to clip the inside of the plate. He uri o Ngāti Raukawa, Ngāti Mania Poto a Riko. O Tana Papa, he kai. Tino Rungunu.
Oh, and there's that rise ball. It just gets out of the zone and it makes Ratu go for it. And that's a great comeback by Robinson to strike Ratu out.
He haukai puta anō. I te tō, te kaipatsu, a recoup. Airera.
That strikeout was really well earned. That was masterful job
Superb
there
rise.
by catcher and pitcher.
Well beaten.
Tyler Rush it is. Comes in the 4th spot for Canterbury. Immediately fouls one off. And again, we're seeing both teams just not willing to let the pitchers live in the middle of the zone.
We're seeing, hard to say the direction, but it's normally our west of the stadium. Could be assisting the pitcher, could be. Very difficult for the batsman, a few fouls.
Slightly in and across is what you want, eh?
Yeah, you bet. You bet.
For your movement, that's what you want.
You can get a good hit away. It'll travel.
Yeah.
So, see how Canterbury Waitaha think here? Perhaps a steal.
There we go. This one's going to shallow foul territory. Sometimes you'll see coaches who will tell their athletes to say, take a pitch, you know, don't go for it until you take a strike. But obviously these kids are being told to keep anything in the zone on the bat.
Ko Tyler Rush, te kaipatsu, no Ngāti Tūwhare toa ia.
Yet to see a steal yet, so it'll be interesting to see if something's in the offing on that very soon. There we go, straight away. But the strikeout is made.
Yeah.
Nice work there by Robinson in that innings. Canterbury got a runner on, but suffered 3 strikeouts to end the innings. It is 1-0 to Canterbury. And what was a big innings. We'll see what Hutt Valley can do with their turn at bat in just a minute. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is an extremely tight ball game here at Resthills Park in Hamilton, where Canterbury and Hutt Valley going head-to-head, toe-to-toe at each other. We are now into the bottom of the 3rd innings. It's Canterbury that continue to cling to a tenuous-looking 1-0 lead, and they've managed to do it now for 2.5 innings. And it is up to Hutt Valley to answer as they're at the top of their order. And it's Harry Muir who launches one over the first field, the first base fence for a foul.
Hoki mai e te whānau, mā taki mai. Ko tai mātou I te oma tūtuki. Ko tai mātou
Play, 1-1.
ki te huri pāo. Tokotoru.
Muir puts the bat out front there, gets called on the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Karawe te pōro, I runga anō. Lovely high ball.
Here we go, straight over the head of the commentary booth.
Koutou te whānau, wai tahatahi, te kaute, wai tahatahi. Ko te whāru o te au o Kairangi, ko re kau.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Engari, ko tēnei te huri pāo pēr.
This time he holds it back on the shoulder.
Go.
Or no swing. Good battle going on here now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 and 2. Pulls the strings on that one for a change up. Low in the zone. Loads the count up, 3-2. This is where Hutt Valley batters live. They look forward to these sorts of matchups where the count is full. And there we go. That's a great answer by George Smith, who follows it up with another change-up.
Epa māminga anō, hori. Pai ana tērā epa e hoa. Effective change-up. Effective. Look at that. And a bit of a dip on there as well.
Yep, brave pitching.
Breaks hearts, those drop balls.
After he'd just been given a ball on the previous one,
Yes.
to do another one straight away. This one's popped into centre shallow. It's the left fielder that comes in to take it. Great communication out there.
Karawe te karanga o te rohe Māui. Pai ana tērā e te kaitākoro ki reira. Great call, great call. Shortstop going back. Called him off. See the shortstop here. He calls him off. All yours, buddy. Nail it.
Yep.
Pai te hopu. Great catch.
Shortstop's instincts are always the same, eh? Track the ball.
Go
track the
until
ball.
till he overcalls you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's right.
Get the hell out of the way.
Exactly
great
the
comms,
right call.
great comms,
yeah,
Gazza.
exactly the right call. It was always a left fielder's catch, that deep. This one's gone into right field.
Similar play. Second base got it.
And that took
Lovely
some
catch.
patience. He made a very difficult catch over his left shoulder look easy. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that was not easy.
Great range.
Yes.
Great range.
Yeah, we're seeing the replay there. We'll come back in just a minute and see what happens. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and there we go. That is 3 innings. 1, 2, 3 innings completed just like that in this grand final between Hutt Valley and Canterbury. Here at the 25-26 Under-17 National Championships. And what an innings we just saw, in particular the defence from Canterbury there. 2 fine catches, first at left field, where the left fielder had to call off the shortstop to take the catch. And then, of course, by the second base, as he went into right field to comfortably take a catch over his right shoulder. Not an easy thing to do, but both plays were made to look easy. Canterbury, it is up to bat right now. Into bat for them will be number 12, Tyson Hill. Canterbury enjoying the slimmest of margins over Hutt Valley, 1-0. Very shortly, we are going to have comments from the coaches. Be interesting to see what their contrasting views are. Both coaches extremely experienced, however. Chris Stephenson for Hutt Valley, and for Canterbury, you've got Jason Harper. So look forward to hearing from them in just a few minutes. In the meantime, it is Tyrone Robinson who continues to go to work on the Canterbury batters. Just the one blemish on their score sheet. Since then, he has helped himself to 6 strikeouts. And we'll see in this innings if he continues to rack them up. But no balls, 2 strikes.
No balls,
puts
2
him
strikes.
firmly on top. We heard the call there from Brodie Donald, the home plate umpire. There's the waste pitch. You wouldn't expect that one to be in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one there is a beautiful pitch across the knees on the inside half of the plate. And Tyrone Robinson proves that once again he's just starting to get on top of the Canterbury batters. But similarly for Canterbury, George Smith, in similar vein, is keeping the Hutt Valley batters quiet. It's Canterbury that enjoy that lead by 1-0. So the further into the ball game we go with that lead, the more important that one run becomes. So it is up to Hutt Valley to peg that back, however and whenever they can. Top of the 4th innings now. And there we go. We've got Robbie Nehar ready with our interview.
Well, Chris Stephenson, Hutt Valley coach. How you travelling, mate? You got 1 run.
Well, we're actually chasing the game at the moment. Canterbury's got the run here, but that's all right. It's a long game. We know what Canterbury was going to come with today. A quality team, 1-9, great coaching, so it's a good game.
Yeah, real pitcher's battle right now.
Very much so. We're not making adjustments that we'd talked about before. Obviously, we want to short out a little bit. It's a bit windy. We're popping it up, not sitting on the change-up. So we should click in here, get our runners on. We're in a good part of the order.
No, okay.
So, looking forward to our next at bat.
Early days, it's the final. Yes, my bad, mate. 1 run down. It's not really where you want to be, but how are you hoping the boys going to travel from now to the end of the match?
Yeah, well, I think once we get a run, then we can kick off from there. The boys get quite excited, then Tyrone just relaxes a little bit more. He's throwing a hell of a game now, but the boys, once they get on and start doing what we talked about, executing everything we're training for this campaign, yeah, we'll be fine. So actually quite looking forward to the next 3 or 4 bats. Good luck, mate. Oh, thank you.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have the words of wisdom from Chris Stephenson. Acknowledges, obviously, that it's very much a pitcher's duel at the moment, but also looking forward to the next at-bat for Hutt Valley. So maybe there's something up those Wiley coaches' sleeves. Who knows? We'll find out when it's Hutt Valley's turn to bat. In the meantime, it is Tyrone Robinson for Hutt Valley who's firing them into Canterbury right now. And it is... still out there batting. For Canterbury.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Josiah Tainui with the runner at 1 for Canterbury. This time it's gone back and the runner moves across to 2.
Play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
There we go, 2 down here now in the top of the 4th innings it is. We've got Noah Hall out there at second base for Canterbury. Josiah Tainui up to bat. And he just got struck out, and that's a heck of a way to end that innings by Tyrone Robinson, who takes his 8th strikeout of the ball game. 1-0, Canterbury continue to lead this. Let's see what Hutt Valley can come up with answer when we get back in just a minute.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku taimana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What he can do in 50,000 turn up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the bottom of the 4th innings here in the grand final. That's right, grand final time here in the Under-17 National Championships at Resthill Park in mighty Waikato. And it is Canterbury leading the ball game 1-0 over Hutt Valley. Hutt Valley up to bat right now. That'll be number 55, Shia Hodgetts. Getting ready to go for Hutt Valley. Hits one hard. This time it goes out to left field. And that's a fine job to get his side going by Hodgetts. And we got another interview for you, this time Canterbury.
Oh, Jace, 1-0 up. So where you want to be?
Oh, exactly where we want to be. You know, get an early run, and the boys are doing exactly what we need to be doing right about now. So we're happy, we're comfortable.
Do you think you're getting out of the boys what you need for the final?
Oh, 100%. You know, we've just been having a wee bit of a chat, and we feel that we've got them on the ropes. We feel like they're panicking a little bit, so we're comfortable. The boys are in a good zone, and we're happy with where we're at. We're all happy.
It's the big show. It was always going to be a tight one, wasn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Hell of a pitching battle.
Oh, and that's what it's come down to. It's going to be a pitcher's game, and it's going to be 1 or 2 hits that are going to win this game. It's not going to be a hitting duel here. It's down to our pitchers. Both pitchers are doing a hell of a job out here. 1. Yeah.
Team with great skills, good hitting order. You showed that in the semi, and very well drilled.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. This just hasn't happened overnight. This has been building for the last 3 or 4 years. You know, we've got a good system back in Canterbury, and you know, the support that we have with the guys like JK, Shah, and so forth. It's not something that's a surprise to us. It's been building, and we've got momentum around it. We've got a great bunch of kids back in Canterbury, and fantastic coaching staff as well. So,
kind of handy having Mr. Rachu on the bench with you too.
100%, yeah, no, 100%. There's lots of little tells that he picks up for us, so it's fantastic, yeah. Good
Best of luck, mate. Good luck.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Cheers, buddy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. The words of wisdom from the Canterbury coach there. And it is Hutt Valley who have launched into this innings in fine style. There's only 1 down. They've got a runner at 2. That runner, Hodgetts, got round to 1 initially, thanks to a fine drive out to left field. He was immediately followed up by a great bunt from Noah Sapelli, who got fired out of 1, but he moved that runner across the 2. Now we've got Tyrone Robinson. He's launched one high in the air. It's the second base getting under it.
Pai te hopu. Pai te hopu. O te kaitākuro Paparua. E pai ana.
Second catch in consecutive innings by the second base.
Once again,
Romy Scringer.
A little bit of range, but pitchers love this, Gaza. Pitchers love this.
They do. They love it when they turn around.
Ano.
There we go. There's another pop fly. This time it's Canterbury that defused that situation. Hutt Valley looking threatening, but unfortunately can't convert it. And the score remains 1-0 to Canterbury. Find out what happens when we come back for the 5th innings in just a minute.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
Oh, why are you ruining it for, Joe? Hurry up, come back.
No, just because you're not tall enough to get on the top.
Do you think the other sports kind of owe touch a little bit of like thank you for development?
There's a lot of people that have transferred from touch.
I've always credited touch for those skills. It needs a bit more love.
The People's Game, ki MāORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and what's now become a very tight and very tense ball game. Still Canterbury leading over Hutt Valley by 1-0. And Robbie, we've just heard from both coaches. How did you feel? They look fairly relaxed about things?
I'll tell you what, both are seemingly calm, probably seething on the inside, Gather. But I'll tell you what, no, they're still keeping the faith in their boys. Jason, of course, with Waitaha, they're 1-0 up. Yep. That's where you want to be. Whereas Chris with Hutt Valley, it's not where they want to be. Boys got to work harder in the box. He's reasonably happy where they are, but, they don't want to be behind. And as we know, the game edges on. The longer they're behind, the longer it gets closer to see who our champion is of this match.
Yeah. Well, and as we've said a couple of times, that 1-0 right from the top of the first innings. What a difference that could make if things go the way they're going. Having said that, though, you don't rule anybody out, especially Hutt Valley.
Oh, what I am impressed, though, Gazza, not only with the coaching, and the management of both teams, but these boys are playing really mature softball. It's fabulous to see. Guided by capable people.
Yep, the skill levels are high. The execution rate is good.
This is softball, mate. We remember these days back in the day, don't want to hark on that. But, the 1-0s, the 2-1s, the 2-0s, I tell you, man, a home run could take it out. It's like boxing, man. That's what you
National
love about
championships
softball,
decided on a 1-0
incredible
scoreline.
games. Yep.
Yeah.
Walk-offs. Broken hearts.
The old days of the white ball softball.
Look, in all honesty, mate, e mihi atu nei kia whakaata Māori hoki. Koutou ngā kai whakahaere, roto i rao ngā tari. Ngā kaituhi, i rao ngā momo mea. It's fabulous that we're showcasing the best talent in this country, mate. It's wonderful. These
it's a real privilege. It's a real
ballers.
privilege to do that. And what we're seeing out there now is two teams, well coached, well managed, and with plenty of talent and
look, without
plenty
a doubt,
of youth, and it's just
certainly
so good
the
to
two
see.
finalists of this tournament this year, mate.
Yeah, cream normally tends to rise to the top.
This is tight. Could go any way.
Yeah, of course, that's no disrespect to the other teams that were here at the tournament, of course.
Not
but,
at all.
As usual with a tournament of this type, you can only be one winner.
Killer Rise, Epa Piki, Piki Ake.
And Robinson's helped himself to 2 more strikeouts so far to take his tally up to 10. Just keeping a little bit of an eye on it as he continues to rack them up.
Yeah, it makes for a good ball. Anyone can open this matchup.
Play, 1 strike.
It makes for a real good ball.
And George Smith himself, he's also contributed with 5 strikeouts of his own and continues Canterbury as a whole in their defence to prevent Hutt Valley from scoring the one run they need.
You know, as we know, and once again, with all respect to everybody, one little error, one little walk,
yep.
You know, one little slap hit, he's on again. They just got two real tough pitches out there today, mate. They're working just as hard, and these batters have got it against them. But that makes it for good softball, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And I mean, with the level of these two pitches operating, the pitches they're missing are being swung at. So that's how high a level they're operating. They're making the batters swing at pitches out of the zone, and that's usually an indication that pitches are dominating.
Oh. Yep, drop, strikeout, but taken out at one.
Drop third strike there. As Bronson Harper becomes the third out in a row. And that will take us to the bottom now of the fifth innings. Sorry, bottom of the fifth innings it'll be. And we'll see what happens when we come back in just a minute.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku time moana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What he can do in 50,000 turn up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, here we are now in the bottom of the fifth innings, and it is Canterbury. And I seem to say that, and I've been saying this every inning since the first inning, cling to a one-run lead, a slim one-run lead over Hutt Valley. And Robbie and I were just talking off air a minute ago that if you came in about the second innings, you wouldn't know that Hutt Valley were losing. At the moment, you would have to say they're the stronger team. They've given themselves more opportunity on base than Canterbury. But Canterbury just keep doing enough to maintain that one-run lead.
Yeah, tautoko Gaza. Also want to share that koutou ki te kāinga, e matakitaki mai ana. Two classy teams here for under 17 boys. This is a fantastic matchup. Worthy finalists, and this game is tight. It could happen anytime. Could be an error, could be a hit, could be a little slap, could be a home run. This is fantastic, and it's in the shapings to have a big finish.
Yeah, it could come down to an error like that as we see Hutt Valley get their leadoff runner, Romy Scrimger on base. He'll be replaced by number 28, Jacoby Harawira Marino, at the bottom of their innings. And then if that moves a runner, they go back to the top of their order. So dangerous inning now already for Canterbury.
Oh, wait.
It's hard to tell if maybe tiredness is just beginning to affect George Smith. Maybe the velocity's down just a little bit. Hutt Valley taking advantage of pitches in the middle of the zone. That was a beauty, however. Scrimger shows that he's not short of wheels as he fires himself down the second base line.
Pai tana uma whano ki Gaza. Brave move, brave coaching. And that's what it takes to win these ball games. They had lost him, there would have been trouble. Giving a run away, but great steal.
And Harawira Marino goes down looking.
Arino unable to help.
Still, job done though. That runner went from 1 to 2. It was on a steal, but that was Harawira Marino's job there to get him from 1 to 2.
Awesome, thank you.
And looks like we might have a pinch hitter coming in. We'll get a number for you in just a minute.
Better.
36.
36.
Hello.
Arlo Maxwell comes in, pinch hitting for Hutt Valley. And again, this is just another piece of a move on the chessboard from Hutt Valley coach to try and influence things.
Ai koutou i te whānau. Wa tai mai, a tori te kaumaono. Ko Arlo Maxwell, no Ngāti Wai. Roti te whārua o te awa kaurangi. Local boy in the hut.
Harry Muir had struck out twice in his 2 previous at-bats, has been subbed by Arlo Maxwell, come in and do some pinch hitting.
This is what happens too, mate. Strategies like this. And this kid step up and score their equaling run.
I can tell you he's a big lad. Decent size of a man, so if he does get that, lay that bat on the ball, it's going to travel.
Tough count.
It is. Arlo Maxwell it is, number 36. Looking to go to work.
Apai Arlo.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 and 2 it is. Interesting pitch right here. There's a lot hinges on this pitch right now for Hutt Valley. And that's a great comeback by George Smith. That one right on the knee, strikes out the pinch hitter.
Epa ki raro. Pai ana hori. Koe te tangata tonu.
Danger's not over yet. We've got a runner at 2 for Hutt Valley, 2 down. And up to bat is Callum Baldwin. Comes in the 2 spot for Hutt Valley.
Callum, Uri o Ngāti Porou.
This one, he's launched one high. It's going deep out to left field. He's sending an age getting under it.
Pai te hopu.
Takes the catch to end the innings. 3 down. Fine get out of jail there by Canterbury after Hutt Valley had a runner early on the base. And it is still Canterbury leading the ball game by 1-0. We'll be back with more action in just a minute.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
My dad, he wanted somewhere so for all the whānau that were out streets, had somewhere to come home to, and they could call it their own. And so hence the journey of Takahanga Marae began.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the 6th innings now. 5 innings complete. It is still 1-0 to Canterbury. Probably get sick of me saying that after a while, but that's the situation. Hutt Valley, as good as they've been throughout this whole ball game, and in particular the pitcher out there, Tyrone Robinson, have not been able to impact the scoreboard. So we have a classic grand final on our hands. Yeah, well, the batter was all over that one.
The top batters of the tournament steps up.
Rico Ratu always looks like he's in charge in there. Said no, the last one wasn't a strike. He said yes, that one was.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to take Robinson deep into account again. Both pitches have proved to be pretty unflappable out there. No emotion being showed. Everything's within them. And it is Robinson.
3-2.
Very impressive. He keeps going to work.
In the meat.
Right in the meat of the Canterbury order. Rico Ratu trying to find a way to get out there. And he's going to do it. He's a brave man for not getting the bat off the shoulder there.
Ooh.
Very
Karawe
brave.
te kai wawa. Karawe.
That-
Awe.
And yes, we've got to
Karawe
say,
Rico.
Brody Donald's the man behind the
Sino wai
dugout.
mari e koe wa. Very lucky.
That's a go and buy yourself a lotto ticket, son. Call that one.
And the lead off.
Yeah.
Well, both teams haven't been shy to steal today.
Number
Sure, they'll
13,
be testing
Tyler
that
Rush.
catcher yet again at some stage.
Yeah, it's an interesting call. Both coaches probably need to be quite aggressive. This time it's a hit, though, that does it. And it is Ratu, the lead-off runner, that gets taken out.
Yep.
As Rush
Very
hits
sharp
one.
infield. Pai tēnei o ngā kaitākoro.
I make it just the one error from both teams for the whole ball game so far. Impressive stuff. As we see Tyson Hill come up to bat with a runner of one. Ratu was the first out. And only one down.
Yeah. Force play. No, fielder's choice.
Going to bring a runner in. Tyler Rush is going to make way for a speedster, I would say.
Yeah, all good. Who do we have?
We're going to go team.
Yep.
Mason Tahuru comes in to do the running
13.
for Tyler Rush.
Just let me know when you want to re-enter him. Awesome, thank you.
What are the chances of a steal coming up in the next two pitches?
Hey, ane.
13 out.
Karawe.
He looked over, realised I want to steal base, but I've got a guy there that maybe not quite fast enough to do it. So I'll possibly bring someone in who is.
Awesome, thank you. Mate.
Tyson Hill, the DP.
Did well to stay off that rise ball. That's gotten several of the Canterbury batters throughout the 5 innings of work that Tyrone Robinson has put in.
Hayden had the hands on his bat too. He's shortened up a bit, knowing this pitch is tough.
Yeah.
Hit his bat around a bit quicker.
And again, he stays off the high pitch.
Making simple fundamental adjustments.
Canterbury-
When you make contact with a runner on base.
Canterbury could come back into this as a batting unit if they manage to stay off that rise ball.
Yep.
It's a hard
Killer
thing to
rise.
do, and it's easier to say from this far away from the batter's box. But it is. It's a killer rise ball.
And he throws the odd dipper like that. Pai
Yep.
tana epataka.
2 balls, 1 strike is the count.
Great drop ball.
Nice comeback. Robinson rears back, gets ready to go again. And continues, just throws that one through the zone.
Time's out. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Yeah. Time's up.
Poirua. Haukairua. Oh, it's struck out. He haukai puta pea.
Home plate's got 2 and 2. He has got 3 strikes. There we
Haukai
go.
puta. Me too. That's sorted. Tried to get another pitch out of a strikeout. Not to be. Karawinga kai wawao.
Another
Great job,
strikeout
umpires.
for Tyrone Robinson. Well done on that one. We all lost count on the count, except for Tyrone Robinson, who questioned it. Number 7, Maddox Reno. Catcher for Canterbury up to bat now. The runner at 1, he's going to have to move him. The Canterbury coach is going to have to move him. whether it's with the bat or without the bat, this runner's got to be attempted to get across the 2.
Yeah, in this situation, tough call for a coach. 2 down.
It is, but
maybe when the count gets longer, 2-2, full house.
Yeah, interesting, but I think the point, of course, is that he wants an insurance run.
Yep, you bet.
You don't want to leave it till the 7th innings and have to get Hutt Valley on a 3 out. They're just usually too tough for that sort of play.
This doesn't take anything away from our friend K. Dean. Whakatohia Ngāti Porau. Iuri o te rāwhiti.
There we go, this time. It's Canterbury piling the pressure on now.
E rua ngā kaitākore rongi I te tia mana nainei.
And that runner is across the 2.
Kei a papatahi, kei a paparua.
And it will be number 12, Tyson
E
Hill.
rua e puta.
Comes in to do the running.
2 outs. Canterbury will very much want to score here.
Noah Hall up to bat. And we're just starting to see Robinson fade away from that zone a little bit in the last couple of batters. Just needs to bring it back in. He was fully in command. Canterbury, though, 2 down, 2 on base. Anything can happen right here.
He hapa. Aroha mai e te whānau. Ko Mason Tuhuru ngā kaitahu. Runga paparua. Te kautona nama.
Noah Hall just letting the pitcher know there that you're not going to get everything past the bat.
Kōrua tai. Ngā kaioma. Rungi te tia mana te papatākoro.
He's been asked some questions, has Brody.
A rare moment.
Donald.
For young Tyrone. Rare moment of frustration.
Frustration, but also...
He knows how big this innings is.
It is. He's under pressure. As I say, he's just struggling to find that zone.
He'd have to be tiring by now.
The first time we've seen him show a bit of emotion out there.
Kid's human.
Turning his arm over like a metronome up until this innings where things are just not quite going his way. Too good a pitcher to be not good for long. There's a fine example of that right there. As he evens up the count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Poi toru. Hau kai rua. Pull up. Ana.
Yeah, gets the job done and defuses that situation. Fine style.
Karawe te kaiepa o te awa kairangi.
1-0 Canterbury. We'll find out what happens when we come back in just a minute.
My dad, he wanted somewhere so for all the whānau that were out streets, had somewhere to come home to, and they could call it their own. And so hence the journey of Takahanga Marae began.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now into the bottom of the 6th innings of what has been and continues to be a very, very exciting ball game. Two errors for Hutt Valley. There's only been 3 hits in the whole ball game. Therefore, it has been a very, very much a pitcher-oriented battle.
Still thinking, still strategizing.
And in the words of the great Matt Jordan, a good old ding-dong battle.
Oh, ding dong. Te kahika Maladina, Ngāti Kaungunu.
TK Maladina into bat. George Smith, who has, like Tyrone Robinson in that last inning, just started to look a little bit fatigued. Not quite the zip. Still got the good spots. This one's hit hard. Well taken out there at second base. But like every good team continues to be backed up by his defense.
You'd be pleased with that play, Gazza.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie he made an error in the early innings.
Just saying, he just keeps getting backed up by his defense, They just keep doing the job for him every time, Hutt Valley hit the ball. They're there for him. So that brings into bat now Shire Hodgetts, number 55, who lined one out to centre left to get his team underway in the fifth innings. Sorry, in the fourth innings. This time he's going to get on base, courtesy of a hit pitch.
Ka pai ki a shia, uri o Ngāti Porou. Kei te mihi ati ki a koe. E te tairāwhiti, tangata o te tairāwhiti. Yo.
Noah Sapelli, who dropped that wonderful bunt in the fourth innings to move the runner, Hodgetts, from 1-2. Looks like Hodgetts got that one right on the hand, right there as per our...
Nasty.
Our replay there. These fine replays brought to you by Beyond the Dugout.
Noah Sapelli. Some power on that last swing. The back in the match, he gets a hold of one.
Yes, absolutely. All it takes is one moment. A lot of sport comes down to moments. And Hutt Valley will be looking for their moment now. You wouldn't want to leave it till the seventh innings because that pressure just continues to pile up on you. Doesn't go away. One down, and George Smith just doing everything he can.
Superb pitching.
To keep his team in.
Nor was very keen at that at-bat. Too keen, unfortunately.
Very much so. So they brought a runner in.
Thought he'd be pleased he never gave that kid anything.
Sapelli comes in. Robinson up to bat, 2 down. And that was an impressive strikeout by George Smith. Gets the job done again. Hasn't lost his focus. I mean, to me, he looks like he's looking a little bit fatigued. There's possibly not quite the zip on his pitching, but just keeps maintaining the ability to hit those spots as we see one hit out to right field. He's getting underneath it. Did all the hard work to get under it earlier, made the catch look easy in the end. 3 down now. We are into the 7th innings. The final stanzas of this ball game coming up, so don't you go anywhere, because the excitement and the pressure is just building.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the takutai moana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What he can do in 50,000 turn up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are now into the final stanzas of what has been an incredibly tight grand final between Canterbury and Hutt Valley for the title of 2025-2026 National Champion. At the moment, Canterbury cling to that slim lead by 1-0. And Robbie, this 7th innings has to be owned by Hutt Valley.
You bet, Gazza. It's now or never. They've got to stop Canterbury from scoring and score 2 runs and win the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely.
No easy ask, obviously, but it's still on. It's not impossible. But once again, they have to defend before they go on the offensive. And this kid has been pitching a real great game.
Josiah Tainui it is, who is up to bat right now. 2 strikeouts in his previous at-bats, but we know he's got a knack of getting on base. So we'll see what he does with this one, but that's a beautiful pitch. Focus and power right back up there on that pitch.
Kia kahe, Josiah. E uri o te waka o Tainui.
She's all in now for Hutt Valley.
E tautoku i nei o ngā kaimā takitaki oha. O te rohe nei, o te waka Tainui, o ngā maunga tapu, ngā awa tapu. E tautoku ana mātou ki a koe. I te kai tākoro, e toru o Waitaha.
Tainui doing a great job here. 2-2 it is. Taking Robinson deep into the count. Brave man to keep the bat back on that one.
Oh, no.
That was a fine pitch by Robinson. One of many he's thrown today.
Haukairua for Laos. And this kid lead them off again.
Full count it is. And there we go. Robinson, quality drop ball on the inside.
Well late too.
Strikes out Tainui. First out.
Tino tere tepa. Tepa taka. Karawe Tyrone Robinson.
Number 6, Devon Hardy. We've seen Canterbury not willing to bring in any pinch hitters to try and get the job done. But that is much of an indication that they actually have the lead. As anything else, it's kind of don't change it if it ain't broken. Don't fix it if it's not broken.
That's right, Gazza. Still trying things, still thinking. It's encouraging.
And let's not forget that one run, that sole run in this ball game,
staying focused, keeping the fielding team on their toes,
scored right back in the first innings. And it was the first batter of the game that crossed the plate in that innings. Now that seems like a long time ago now that we're in the 7th inning. One of the Canterbury batters keep proving that they're tough outs. Even, he's got a lot of strikeouts in this one, but also there's been a lot of full counts, a lot of deep counts. Gotten the job done every time.
I'll buy you what?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two and two. Here in the 7th inning. One out. All inside.
All inside.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another full count. Incredibly important pitch once again. They all seem to be important, but there's a lot of pressure now. Robinson has dealt with it throughout the whole ball game. Both pitchers have been incredibly resilient. This time it's put out front. First base who gets it, lays the tag. 2 down. Nice work by Devon Hardy.
Ai Keza, pai e ro ngā whakaro. O te kai tangata o rongo o Papatahi.
did everything he needed to do except get on base. And you can see the frustration on his face right there. Knew he'd done a good job, but just couldn't quite convert for his team. Caden Codry.
As you say, Gaz, as a coach, you'd be pleased with the battle.
Yeah.
It stuck it out. Didn't quite pull it off, but that's impressive. That's an impressive at-bat.
I mean, the key word for Canterbury since they went one up a long way ago in this ball game, probably resilience. The way they've managed to weather the storm from Hutt Valley. Not just off the mound, because Robinson has been very impressive, but Hutt Valley have probably led the game in runners left on base. So they've had more opportunities to score runs than Canterbury. But of course, that'll be of little compensation to Chris Stephenson and his team if they end up losing the game. And Robinson gets a job done for the 7th innings.
Once again, proving his worth around Robinson. Throwing up a storm, keeping his team in it.
And now it's on Canterbury. 3 outs from the ball game. Can they do it? We'll find out when we come back in just a minute.
Food is your medicine. If you really want good health, know where your food's coming from.
We wanted our children to grow up in the wilderness. The world needs kids like that.
Māori have always understood the best way to live on this harsh land. We can hold on to our tikaka, our practices, our traditions, and bring them into this day and age.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's the bottom of the 7th innings of the big show, and it is Hutt Valley who have to put it out there. They have to do it. They need to score 1 run to draw, 2 runs to win. It's as simple as that. If they draw it, it will go to extra innings. If they don't, then Canterbury will be the champions.
Ai, te whānau e mātakitaki mai ana. Ko wai katoa. Roto I te huri pāo mutunga. Koe nei, te tangata pea, me titiro.
Cooper Tauma is up to bat.
Oh,
he lines one straight to third base. He takes the catch.
Drills the third baseman. Nails it.
And that is the first leg of the treble. Beautiful piece of batting. It just went straight to a fielder. And that's the sort of game it's been for the Hutt Valley batters. Frustration aplenty. Can't do anything about it, though.
Te rongi te papakainga ko Kupa Tauma. Koe te shortstop. Te tū tata. Ko tai te wā mo tēnei uri o Ngāti Raukawa. Anei anō, me titiro.
Both teams, they're all up out of their feet. They're all in the dugouts. They're all up on the fence. They're all egging on their athletes. This is the final stanza of this ball game, and that one's going to count. It's the second base that runs it down, and it's Scrimger that gets himself on base. That's a great piece of batting by Romy Scrimger in that situation. Here's the replay. He's going to get onto it late. He's going to cut it out over first base.
Nongi te papa. Ki te rohe. Matau, Karawe e Rome, Ngāti Raukawa.
And the steal is on. Whanoke. And Canterbury were not expecting that.
Superb
Great call.
coaching. Superb coaching.
Great call. Great call by the coaches. And he's got some wheels too. This young Romy Scrimger. Harawira it is up to bat.
All right, Jacoby.
He struck out in his last at bat, but I've seen this kid bat and he can get the job done.
Wea te moko, a Scooby Marino. I aua wā, I kapopango.
This time he's dropped it on deck to move the runner to 3. And he has got the job done for his team.
No reire te whānau, kua tai te wā.
And that is some beautiful softball in this situation.
Great effort.
In these situations for this team, that is fantastic.
Tana mahi.
Hutt Valley now with 2 down have given themselves every opportunity. They're back to the top of the shop. They've brought back Harry Muir by the look of it to do the job. He struck out in 2 previous appearances. He got DP'd by he got subbed by Arlo Maxwell.
The tai te uri o Ngāti Porou. E pewhia. E te tangata o te taira whitsi. Kia au, Hari.
And I can tell you the volume has gone up around this ground.
Aye.
There's 2 on him. Comes down to this. Could this be the last pitch, ladies and gentlemen? 2 strikes on Muir. A runner on 3. Is it going to be a strikeout or is it going to be a run?
Ko hori te tangata pea, ko hori te kai tākoro o te rā hoki.
Fouls that one back.
He hapa. Ko wai te tangata.
Lives to fight another day.
Ko hori.
Stays in the battle.
Ko hari. Ko wai te tangata o te rānei.
Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Same situation. Throws that one high.
Ko tai te wā, ko tai te tangata. Cometh the hour, Gaza, cometh the man.
And which one is it, the pitcher or the batter?
Exactly. Is it Hori or Hari? Who will it be? Our player of the day.
Here we go now. Leans back to pitch. Fires it through the zone. Takes the strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. What a sensational effort by Canterbury.
Katoa waitaha.
As they come out as
te
grand
tima toa o te
champions.
tōna mana nei. Ko waitaha te tima toa. Kei a rātou te toa.
Absolutely incredible scenes here, ladies and gentlemen. And that is
Mickey.
one of the bravest efforts I've seen in softball against a team that possibly came into this game favoured to win, which was indeed Hutt Valley. It is Canterbury who score 1 run. 1 run, ladies and gentlemen, in the top of the first innings. And how important did that run end up being? It ended up being the difference between the 2 teams. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just let ourselves take a quick breather. No, I mean take a quick breath and just settle down and just say, hey, what a ball game we have seen. Robbie's vacated the booth to go and do some out on the diamond interviews with both the victors and the runners-up. But heads up to both teams on an amazing grand final. And what a job that has been done out there. There's the final out. You'll see Canterbury storm into the diamond. And just some absolute scenes of jubilation. They knew they'd made the effort. They'd done the work. They beat Counties Manukau this morning. They did it tough against Hutt Valley. And 1-0. For Hutt Valley, a gallant effort by them. And you expect nothing less from that team with their proud history and tradition. To come runners up, again, a performance like that is no. There we go. We'll just focus in on him, but beyond the dugout have decided for us that number 14, there he is, George Smith. What a brave effort by him. Has been named the game MVP. Number 14, George Smith from Canterbury, MVP. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. we're going to... and we'll just once again congratulate Canterbury. Things have settled down now. But it sounds like we're going to get cut to a break. And I'm ready for it if everyone else is. We'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Who is Israel Adesanya? He's the middleweight champion of the world. I go Pete.
Don't want to boast, but we do lead the way in a lot of areas.
When they hit the stage, it's like, wow.
Yeah, that was a bit controversial back in the day.
I'm an addict, but I didn't think it would be this hard.
Kind of a bit funny when people say to me, oh, what are the boys up to? And I'm like, oh, hang on, I'll just get out my phone and have a look.
How do we do something that we think we've lost, but maybe we haven't?
There's always going to be times when I'm tempted.
Natural history all around, you just can't avoid stepping on it.
Just thought it was a man's job.
I would go back to my hotel room and I'd be broken.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war.
This is the future.
It's hard to explain the feeling walking in the footsteps of your ancestors.
The Matariki season of Paki Pūmika Aotearoa ki Māori Plus.
Oh, why are you ruining it for, Joe? Hurry up, come back.
No, just because you're not tall enough to get on the top.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're about to throw you to a interview out there on the diamond where we've got Robbie Nahar is going to pick up as soon as we get our camera ready to go. Robbie Nahar is going to pick up and interview the winning coach, Jason Harper. But we're just waiting for the camera. But he'd be happy to take it from there. But Canterbury it is the victorious team over Hutt Valley as both teams now debrief. So we're just going to take a quick minute to get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. But what a game we've seen out there. A stunning grand final in the old tradition of the game. The old tradition of the game, which of course is close, tight grand finals. A 1-0 ball game between Hutt Valley and Canterbury. Probably saw it coming there, and there's the scoreboard for you. One run to Canterbury off one hit. So they really did make it a winning post. Hutt Valley were unable to convert despite having 3 hits. And those 2 errors there on the end of the scoreboard really tell the story of their game. It was an overthrow that led to the 1 run that won the game in the end, which saw the runner Kodroy scamper across the home plate for the first out of the game. In the meantime, Tyrone Robinson came back so strong and I think racked up about 11 or 12 strikeouts for the whole game. So it descended into a pitcher's battle between Smith and Robinson, and it was very much that until the end of the ball game, where fittingly enough it was George Smith that finished the ball game off with the strikeout of Harry Muir. And so we really have to acknowledge that, of course, Canterbury will go, as we will have very shortly moved to the interviews, and then, of course, to the presentations. The presentations, of course, will be acknowledging the organisers, of course, the catering staff, obviously the umpiring, the management from Waikato and running the tournament, and we'll also obviously acknowledge the best of the teams. And so you've got that will be followed by the naming of tournament teams. Technical difficulties out on the diamond. And we're going to be joined very shortly by Canterbury coach and Robbie as we're rushing to get things ready as Canterbury enjoy the moment out there, taking some photos out there. Well done, mate. Congratulations, but we'll just wait till Robbie comes into the booth. Sorry, Robbie just jumping into the booth right now. We're joined by Jason Harper, the winning coach. Jason, you can hear me. Welcome along. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How does it feel after what has been an amazingly tight ball game?
Oh, fantastic. You know, we knew we were going to be in for a battle with Hutt Valley. We had a tough game against them yesterday, so we just knew we had to come out firing, get on to Tyrone pretty quick. They're a classy team. So we just had to give it to them.
Well, you got on to them quick because their first batter was end up being the one that scored the first run. Did you know at that stage that was going to be the winning run?
Well,
or did you think at that stage that might be the winning run?
Sands and I did have the discussion in the dugout that could be it,
yeah.
and it ended up being it. So 1 run, 100 runs, it doesn't really matter. We're just happy with the result, and really pleased for the boys. We've had some guys in this team for 2 or 3 seasons now, and they'll be leaving at the end of this campaign, and I'm really pleased that they've got a title for them.
1-0, Jace. That's a real
brother.
final.
That's all it takes. Oh, a real pitcher's duel. The pitchers both went out at each other, and they made it hard for both batting sides, you know.
We talked in commentary early in the ball game that it might descend into a pitcher's duel, and that's indeed what happened. How proud are you, your young man on the mound?
Oh yeah, he's been locked and loaded. He's
2
matured.
matches.
Yeah, matured this year. We had him. He was on our pitching staff last year, but this year he's really matured, and he's did a hell of a job for us all weekend. Not just today, but the whole weekend.
Anything you want to say to your boys, to the whānau at home, Canterbury? Big tough win for Waitaha, mate.
You know, there's a lot of support that we've been receiving, texts, emails and so forth over the last few days. We want to thank all those people. Like I said to you earlier on, this hasn't just happened overnight. A lot of people have invested time into these guys, you know, the Poakas, JK Kumara, you know. Yeah. So it's all been an accumulation that's worked towards us winning the national tournament. So we're really pleased, yeah. But thanks to all the support, to our supporters, we're bringing home the lollies.
Bringing home the trophy. Well, congratulations, Jason. Well done to you and your team.
Appreciate
awesome
it.
job.
Yeah,
it was a privilege to commentate, and we've really enjoyed what has been a good old-fashioned ding-dong battle.
And just quickly, just thank you to you guys for televising this. You know, you guys have always been a great support to the softball game, so we appreciate what you guys actually do for us as well. So thank you.
Appreciate it, Jason. Real privilege to be there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so that's it from the winning coach, and we want to thank him, and we want to thank his team, and we want to thank everybody else. But for me, Gary Rohihi from Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting, I'm going to leave the last words to my co-commentator, Robbie Neha, and say thank you very much and goodbye.
No re e te ti e te tā, ngā mana ngā reo, koutou mai ngā ngau e wha, hau e wha, mai te raki, mai te tonga, mai te rāwhiti, mai te whāru, e mihi atu nei ki a koutou. Ki ngā kai whakahaere, ngā rauranga tira o te tōna mana nei, mai kirikiri roa, mai Resthill, e mihi atu nei ki a koutou ngā kai mahi, ngā kai toa, mo ina o ngā mahi rangatira mo ina ngoa rangatahi o te motu. Koutou, kia pai o koutou haerenga hoki, ki o koutou kāinga, ki o koutou whanaunga, ki o koutou huanga. Ka nui te mihi kia waitaha, kei a reira ko rātou te tīma toa o te tōna mana nei. Ka harikoa hoki kia te awua kairangi e mihi ati nei kia o koutou o te whāwhārua o Hutt Valley, kei te mihi ati kia o koutou. Tēnā koe e daki. Nō reira, koutou i te whānau, kua kapia te hui nei, mai he karakia o tainui. Tainui te waka, tainui te rohe, tainui ngā tangata. Nō reira, kia hora te marino, kia whakapapapaunamu i te mona. Kia tere te karuhiruhi i muri i tō aroaro. Nō reira, stay with us, everyone, for Kia Orahi on Māori TV. Nō reira, ko te aro o te atua, kia tau, kia tātou katoa te aro whai o te tātou ariki ko i karauti. Ko te aro o te atua, aro hoa mai me te whakawhiwhitonga te wairua tapu, ake, amini.
Amini. Here's one that's popped out in front. It's the third base that tidies this one up.
Oh, wait.
Fires it in and the ball's gone dead, and this could be the first run of the ball. Fires it through the zone. Takes the strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. What a sensational effort by Canterbury.
Katoa waitaha.
As they come out as
te tīma toa o te tōna mana nei. Ko waitaha te tīma toa.
They came into this game favoured to win, and how important did that run end up being? It ended up being the difference out on the diamond interview. Become runners up.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
fantastic job. We had to sort of muck around with that first stage of the rain, and then we sort of tidied things up as we went. Really appreciate that. Pretty sure these guys here appreciated it. Great time. Well done there. The ladies in the kitchen, and everybody that had helped in the kitchen, much appreciated. Boys stayed fully fit and fed, so that was pretty cool to see. And to Bex and Karen, who were organising pretty much everything else.
Tax, they're trying to talk to you. They were just asking, if you had the receiver for the mic. They're not hearing anything.
Everybody else, I hope you had a good tournament, and congratulations, Senator.
We'll get straight to it. Pete, that's what you're here for, then you can all get away. Naming of the tournament team, got the certificates there. From Hutt Valley, Tyrone Robinson. Counties Manukau,
Cole McWilliams. Hutt Valley, Harry Muir. Counties Manukau, Lucian Cole. Counties Manukau, Jadis Matsu. Wellington, Kiharoa, Landon Lane. Just line up so you can get a photo, boys. Canterbury, Caden Kadir. North Harbour, Jackson Gibbs. Hutt Valley, TK Maladina. Whanganui, Te Huatahi Bradley. Hutt Valley, Shea Hodgetts. Canterbury, Bronson Harper. Hawke's Bay, Willamoo Beasley Allen. Canterbury, George Smith. Canterbury, Rico Ratu. The tournament team, coach Jason Harper. Manager Tia Andrews. And the Resthill tournament team, Otago, Crew Watson. Wellington, Harwea Sullivan. Hutt Valley, Callum Baldwin. Wellington, Bronson Callagher. Canterbury, Devon Hardy. Whanganui, Tyler Matthews. Counties Manukau, Jackson Taupiki. Southland, Hayman O'Neill. Auckland, Sam Thompson. Hawke's Bay, Te Whetu Thomas. Nelson, Anthony Baker. Canterbury, Maddox Renault. Counties Manukau, Hamiora Tui. Canterbury, Tyler Rush. Waikato, Nathan Rogers. Wellington, Leisha Markia. Coach of the New Zealand Tournament Race Team, Chris Stephenson. Manager, Scotty Watson. And a couple of fella get a photo. We've just got a couple more individual trophies by the looks of it. One more round of applause for our tournament team. Come on, three key individual trophies here. Top pitcher with an ERA of 0.47, pretty outstanding. Tyrone Robinson. And top hitter, it's shared with two players with an average, each with an average of 571, Lucian Cole and Jackson Gerbies. And the MVP, which will be pretty much undisputed, for the 2025-26 National Softball Under-17s boys, most valuable player, MVP, George Smith. So just in closing, everyone, on behalf of the Waikato Softball Association, geez, we better get the champions of the tournament up, eh? So runners up, Te Awa Kairangi, Te Whawharua, Hutt Valley. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our national champions, Waikato Glenview. champions arena. So I'm just going to quickly hand the mic to Edna. He's going to announce some scores.
Ladies qualify, level 3 as scorers. That's Mel McFarlane, if she would like to come up and grab her certificate. Mel McFarlane. And your report, please. And our other lady, Raylene Bishop. Come on over. Scores and officials are the main ones that help you play your games. And they're awesome people. Thank you very much and well done to Canterbury and Hutt Valley for all the runners-up. Cheers. Safe travels home.
So, going to let you go very shortly. Just a couple of other thank yous. I've been given a list here. Thank you to our Softball New Zealand partners, the Dugout, New Zealand Community Trust, and What Else? Kanui Tamihi to our hosts, Waikato Softball Association, tournament organisers Karen and Bex, who are hiding of course, and the incredible grounds crew. I'm sure you'd agree they did a fantastic job this week. To our Chief Umpire Mark Porteous, Chief Scorer Edna Kaiaruna, and Statistician Karina Rube. And a very special thank you to the Dugout crew and Whakata Māori for providing comprehensive coverage of the games on both Diamonds 1 and 2 on MāORI Plus. Komita Pakapaki. Safe travels, everyone. Return safely to your families. What a fabulous week. What a fabulous well-organized tournament. Thank you for the played well on the final day for the tournament.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The ceremonies and the presentations have all been completed here in what has been a wonderfully successful tournament. It finishes in the bright sunshine here at Resthill Park in Waikato. We've got some thank yous to do on behalf of us and Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting for the whole tournament. In the meantime, there we go. For the Beyond the Dugout crew, we'd like to thank from Softball New Zealand, Rebecca Minkley, Softball New Zealand, Amy Russell, Dave Elder, Karen Cunningham, Rebecca Quintal, Chief Umpire Mark Porteous, Scorer Edna Kaiaruna, Statistician Karina Rube, and of course for the Beyond the Dugout crews, both here and in Palmerston North, Adrian Royal, Reese Duncan, Troy Duncan, Matt Jordan, Karina Gerbies, Tai Kirau Williams, Robbie Neha, Gary Rohihi, myself, and on behalf of everybody, Jason Chopper Gerbies. Without, we wouldn't be here. So thank you to all of those people for the two tournaments that are running at the moment, both here and in Manawatu. And there we go, the Manawatu Grand Final, which is in the top of the second innings. 1-0 it is to Hutt Valley playing Manawatu, I should say, in Palmerston North. And if you want to continue watching that, you can do so on the MāORI Plus channel. So just switch over to that one, and you can enjoy all the action from what I'm sure is going to be an absolutely enthralling grand final down in Palmerston North. But for everybody here, we'd just like to say thank you and goodbye, and enjoy your travels home. To all the people at the ground and to everyone at home, enjoy your softball viewing and everything else you get to enjoy. So thank you very much and goodbye. Out in 6 innings. Just quickly go through that for you as well. He's hit that one straight back to Robinson. Fields it well on the backhand and fires it across the... Takes the speed off this one. He drops the bunt. And that is a fine bunt. Here it comes. There we go. What a great job done by Radu to pick that walk. Very, very strong. There's one that's popped out in front. It's the third base that tidies this one up.
Oh, wait.
Fires it in, and the ball's gone dead, and this could be the first run of the ball. Third base that tidies this one up.
Oh, wait.
Fires it in, and the ball's gone dead, and this could be the first run of the ball game. And there we go. Canterbury open the account.
Then
the DP hits it straight back at Robinson, who fields that one. So that's a K, that one. It was
Great
called
start.
at the plate.
Waianete Hopu or Maddox. Maddox Reno. Now as a coach.
One of our great catches, Stephen Ratu, as we see the strikeout for Canterbury. There we see a nice change up. Back, gets ready to go again. Fires it in. And the umpire's pulled him on a swing on that one. Nice work by...
Change up again, gets away from our catcher. Trying to score a run for himself.
This time it's gone high, it's gone deep, it's gone deep, it's landing shallow actually. They can't get to Robinson his turn. Swings hard at that one, pushes it behind the net for a foul in the zone. Making sure that ball doesn't do exactly that. There we go. Right on the bit of contrast in this innings. And Jacoby has just popped it nice and tamely to whether they need to be. Gets the batter looking there. That's a good question to ask. The situation we're in right now. Takes that for a strike. It goes to the back net. And he beats it out. Yeah. This one is hit high. There we go, straight away. Muir puts the bat out front. The count is full. And there we go. That's a great answer straight away. This one's popped into centre shallow. It's the left fielder that comes in to take it. And that took some patience. He made a... That one there is a beautiful pitch across the knees on the inside. He moved that runner across the two. Now we've got Tyrone Robinson. He's launched one high in the air. It's the second base getting under it.
Paite Hopu.
Yeah, of course, that's no disrespect to the other team trying to find a way to get out there. And he's going to do it. Both coaches probably need to be quite aggressive. This time it's a hit, though, that does it. I'll make it just the one error from both teams for the whole ball game so far. Impressive to bat with a runner of one. This time he's going to get on base courtesy of a hit pitch. One down, and George Smith just doing very much so. Need to hit those spots as we see one head out to right field. He's getting underneath it. And Robinson gets a job done for the seventh. Cooper Tauma is up to bat. He lines one straight to third base in the dugouts. They're all up on the fence. They're all egging on their athletes. This is the final stanza of this ball game, and that one's going to count. It's the second base that runs it down. And the steal is on. And Canterbury scrimger. And he can get the job done. This time he's dropped it on deck to move the run into three. And fires it through the zone. Takes the strikeout, ladies and gentlemen. What a sensational effort by Canterbury. As they come out as grand champions. He came into this game favoured. to win, and how important did that run end up being? And it ended up being the difference, but out on the diamond interview to come runners up.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.